Hammer Blow first. I'm not quite too sure what the other maps are, but all the players in here, we're getting ready to start here. We just need them to ready up and we can go. Just waiting on these players to ready up and we get this started. Sublet. Alright guys, we're finally getting this started after all that craziness. Here we go, we're in Hammer Blow right now. It is a best of 3 series. We have Celsia on that offensive side, while we have Granted on the defense. Alright guys, so here it is. Granted, they're going to have 2-point men. They're going to go straight into that warehouse. We have Kroon just sitting out there at the double doors, but we're going to have a really fast push here from Sublet. He's going to go straight into that one site. Nar doesn't even know that they're there. What the heck is going on here? Nar and Mr. Gold, they each get a... Mr. Gold killed Nar. What the heck was going on there? Sublet walks around the bomb site and takes down Mr. Gold. Sublet just kind of taking a stroll in the park here. Kroon is at the pipes. He takes down Sublet pretty easily there. It's going to be a 3v3. Is Granted going to be able to take this back? Celsia has site control now. They are defending that bomb pretty well here. They have a pretty good layout. Timmy Perno, where are you looking at? He's looking at spawn. Long Dong and R are coming around through the back hall area. From the bridge side, Chunkta, though, is just going to be immediately taking it down. Timmy Perno misses the scope shot, misses all the rifleman shots. This is not going really well for anyone but Dollprane. Dollprane needs to reload. He's trying to pre-fire, but Kroon is just way too good, getting a double kill. What a way to start off the round there by Kroon, just giving his team Granted the first round win. A really good push here coming out here from Celsia. They pushed that bridge really quickly. They got site control, but then they kind of lost it on that retake. Just because Kroon is just an absolute monster. And pretty much everyone on Celsia missed all their shots, but besides that, really good first round there for Granted. Hopefully we're going to see more action intense packed just craziness like that we saw at bridge there. Sublet just kind of walked by 2 players there in that prior round. It feels like we have some shenanigans going on here at the sandbags right here. Pretty legitimate strategies going on here at 2. Well, they are going to push into this warehouse. Let's see who is in here. R and Longdong are in here. Longdong is going to find one. Doesn't get the kill. It's all going to go to R. R can find one, but he can't find another as Sublet finds 2. And that's going to be up to Kroon now to defend this all out. Well, it's a 3v4 currently right now. Granted was that 3. Celsia with that 4. Kroon missing a flying flick shot here on Sublet. Missing another one. Actually taking quite a bit of damage. Well, we have to look over here at Timmy Perno. Look at him. He's staring at those sandbags very intently. I think if those sandbags make a move at all, he's just going to pop them in the head. Timmy Perno had to back down from those sandbags. They were too intimidating from him. He's just looking at the graffiti now. Oh, he's back at the sandbag. He found his courage. Oh, he found a player, actually. He takes down Nar. Really good headshot there from Timmy Perno with that FRF2. That's what we want to see, guys. Timmy Perno looking at that door. He's actually shift walking up here. He's pretty much ignoring the chance that Kroon is going to be playing in the spawn. We're going to have to hop onto Mr. Gold here as he's going to have to defend this. If he can, that'll be absolutely incredible. He just gets demolished. And Timmy Perno takes down Kroon as Kroon turns around the corner. So really good job there from Celsia, and that's tied to 1-1, guys. We might be in for a very long series right now. We do have R, and I think that's logged on going back into warehouse again. We do have the 4 players from Celsia. They are playing on the outside there of warehouse. Well, that was just off here in warehouse, guys. R got a double kill. Kroon got a nade kill onto Silhouette. I don't even know if that grenade is allowed, but okay. Dollarprane, though, is sitting up on here on the ramp, waiting on someone to push him. But I mean, it's Celsia who is down 2 players to the 4 of Granted here, and Granted has a pretty standard setup here. Dollarprane avoids that nade. That's pretty good there, but he needs to get kills. Playing dodgeball is not going to be the case for him to succeed in this round. We do have Mr. Gold sitting on top of that truck. Kroon is sitting at this double door area. Kroon still sitting at this double door. No one is there anymore, as Dollarprane is the last member alive of Celsia. He's going to be sitting around here. Going towards back to the double doors. He basically picked up the bomb. Kroon is going to push him. Kroon misses the shot. Dollarprane crouches in fear. Pushes out, but that pistol is just so strong. And yeah, R is just going to come there and support Kroon. Kroon did like 99 damage and pistol damage, so that was pretty funny. Again, we're going to see Granted go basically the same way. They're now up 1 round over the 1 round of Celsia. Celsia is going to push towards bridge. They're going to do what they did in the first round. It's going to work out here. Super gets a nice double kill, takes down Nar, takes down Mr. Gold. So that's going to be site 1 control going over to Celsia. The problem is now they got this the first time. They need to hold the site from that retake. Especially when Kroon is going to be coming around the corner any minute now. Kroon is already starting his rampage. He gets 1. Doesn't get the second. He hops up on the generator. Timmy Perno is coming from behind him. Kroon needs to keep moving. Yeah, and they're gonna all... Wow, so much action. Granted is just gonna get demolished here. That retake is not gonna happen like it happened in the first round, and Celsia is gonna tie it up to a 2-2. Yeah, so pretty crazy action right there. Let's see where they're going this time. It looks like Celsia, basically they either go to 1 or they go to 2 and they stack each side. So we're going to have to see where Celsia is going to opt to go here. They might go through warehouse, as they have basically gone through it every single time that they've come here. But they have gone on a pick before they pushed in.
Fire in the hole!
And just like that, Long and R get a nice double kill each to themselves. Cold Owner getting a nice return kill on Long, but they need to get at least 1 more to even out here, as Granted they're up 4 players now. It's a 2v4, I should say, actually. Celsia, they only have Cold Owner and Sublet alive. They do have Bomb, but they're stuck in that warehouse. So I don't quite know what they're going to try to do here. They can rotate, they can go back through their spawn, they can go through mid, or they can just push out to 2, but they're going to have to get some kills if they push out to 2. They're each going to have to get 1 kill each and then plant the bomb with no issues for them to have any chance at all. But you can see Kroon is just sitting there at the double doors. As soon as they push out of that warehouse, he's going to be right on their tail and probably snipe them down. Well, here come up the smokes. They're giving away their position. Here comes the 2 push. Well, Cold Owner gets a nice double kill, but he's now going to be forced to get a 4K for his team, Can Cold Owner do this 1v4? He's got a scope that he must kill. He pulls out the bomb. That's not going to shoot bullets. He actually gets the quadra kill. Oh my god, Cold Owner, what was Granted doing? Why are they walking into your crosshair? Cold Owner just winning the round for Celsia, getting that 4K. 1v4, well, basically a 2v4 clutch for him. I mean, Cold Owner is a good player. He always performs pretty well. So that's not very surprising that we finally see a 4K actually come out from Celsia. Any one of their players could definitely do that. But we are in the round right before the switch, so make sure you guys are paying close attention to this round, as it will basically decide who has more padding to adjust to the other team after the switch. But Kroon opens up with the round with a nice kill to Dollaprane, a pretty solid kill right there. Dollaprane is bottom fragging. He's currently 1 in 5, so it's still a kill though, knocking out a threat. We are seeing the remaining 4 players of Celsia. They are going towards this one side. There's currently only Mr. Gold playing inside of 1, but Nar is poised to rotate right into that site. It looks like Subalet is going to be checking out right container and mid to see if anyone is pushed out, so they can confirm any player counts that could be playing inside of 1 or spawn or anything like that. They actually haven't been able to see anyone, so they really have no knowledge about where anyone is playing. So if they rush into 1, they'd be going in blind, so they need to gather some more information. Chunkada just walked past the tank. If Mr. Gold was crouching, he probably would have seen those footsteps. Might have called it out, but no one basically moved on Granted, so we're gonna have to see what's gonna be going on here. Nades are coming out. Nar is actually sitting in the spawn. This is really good for Nar. He can just combat the smoke, but it doesn't work out for them. Superlight gets a nade kill onto Mr. Gold. Okay then. So we're gonna have the 2 remaining players from Granted. They're gonna try to play retake against these 4 players of Celsia. Chunkta playing back in the site. Timmy Perno taking down Timmy Perno took down Kroon. Longdong took down Timmy Perno, but Subalet was just there supporting his teammate, baiting him basically, and ending Longdong's attempt at a clutch there. And then the sides are going to switch now. We are going to have Granted on the offense while Celsia plays on defense. Defense is a little bit easier, and Celsia does have the advantage right now in the round count. But Mr. Gold does open up with a really good nade kill onto Dollaprane. Granted, just sitting on EU here. They haven't lost a single player yet. They're going to try to utilize Kroon through the double doors. Probably going to push the bomb through double doors, I'd imagine, and 2 players through warehouse. Subalet though, actually no, Subalet is actually sitting in warehouse. This is going to be really bad for R. I'm surprised Kroon hasn't actually seen Subalet playing in there. Actually, I think Subalet is playing there intentionally because you can't be seen from double doors. So we might see a rotate over to 1 because R can't get control of warehouse. Yeah, so Granted, they're pretty much just going to rotate over to 1. They're being forced to play a strategy because of the defensive layout of Celsia. That's definitely not what you want to happen when you're playing on offense. You want to dictate that flow. But R does manage to get that kill into Subalet, so maybe it was a preemptive rotate with that bomb. But Longdong is going to push into the site. Chunkta is going to see 2 players have walked into the site. He's going to try to shoot down Mr. Gold. Cold Owner takes down Longdong there. Mr. Gold, though, is doing a lot of work on Chunkta. So basically, there's only 2 players left for Celsia. They're going to have to play retake against these 4 players that aren't even inside of the 1 site yet, but that bomb is definitely going to be going down right now. Timmy Perno is going to be coming around on the side. He's last man alive in a 1v4. He's going to have to see Nar here. He tags Nar. Nar keeps pushing him. Nar gets a nice double kill to end the round there. And that's going to be a 3-4 now to Granted. Granted pulling 1 round out of their pocket here on offense. They're going to have to do a lot more to that if they want to win this first half. Well, let's see what's going on here. We have Longdong and Kroon working together at this mid. We have Timmy Perno actually playing pretty aggressively right up against this door here. He's trying to just kill the scopes that jump out of the door. He's gonna actually nade. Long Dong might run up the ladder here. Oh, but Kroon is just too quick in that reaction time. Takes down Timmy Perno. And that's the scope down for Celsia. However, Cold Owner takes down the scope for Granted. Dolloprin as well gets another kill onto Mr. Gold. And Chunkta pushes down Long Dong, who's not paying attention. So basically, there's only 2 players left for Granted right now. 1 player left, I should say, as Subalike gets a nice long-range Death Modus kill onto Gnar. R's last man alive. Subalike is just going to spray through the wall, take him down. And look at that, Cold Owner is 13-3, Subalike is 12-4. They're pretty much carrying their team, especially when the rounds are so close like this. Timmy Perna though getting a really nice kill into R, opening up that round kill. Cold Owner as well defending that. I think that was mid as well. So with that scope down, the 2 top fraggers on Granted are now down and out. So it's going to be up on the bottom fraggers who pull their own weight for the first time in a while. So Timmy Perna though is on a really good scope spot here, just blocking down that mid. Yeah, but apparently Granted thinks sitting at mid is going to win them around here. They're just sitting at mid, waiting for the other team to push them. And, well, Timmy Perno was pushing, so Mr. Gold is scoping, took down Timmy Perno, doing a really good job there, eliminating that scope. But there's still 2 players playing inside of 1. There's just so many players still up for Celsia that they don't really care if their scope dies. Mr. Gold and Nara, they're looking to go through spawn, but Cold Owner does have it blocked off. I think we are going to be seeing a 1 push here. It's all going to be onto Dolloprin and I think Chunkta. Oh, Dolloprin getting a really nice kill into Mr. Gold. Long Dong and Nar are going to be playing up through the alleyway and the front of bridge. They've only got 40 seconds, so they either rotate now or push. Nar is trying to do something. But Cold Owner just has the complete positional advantage here, and it's all going to be up to Long Dong. He has the bomb. He's going to try to push into 1, I imagine. Or into spawn. He's got 30 seconds, guys. He gets the kill into Cold Owner. He doesn't have enough time to reload if he gets another kill. 20 seconds on the clock. He needs to do something massive here. And he can't. He gets shut down. That's going to be 6-3 for Celsia. They're just playing absolutely crazy on defense. Very solid play from Cold Owner and from Subalite. Really good defensive layout, I'd have to say as well. Having that rifle playing in spawn, 2 inside of 1, and just playing the right amount at 2. Timmy Pono again has pushed out here. He's getting pushed by Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold, are you going to take this opportunity to take the scope? You take the scope, but a little too late as your teammate has died, so you pretty much just exchange. But you 2 exchange for the scope, so it is kind of in your favor. So R and Cold Owner are having a little bit of a confrontation here at the stairs and pipes. Cold Owner is going to back off very smartly. He didn't get any kills, but he just did damage, so he's going to take what he got. He just backed off. Net positive overall there. And he's going to do a cheeky grenade. I don't think that's actually going to hit anyone quite yet. But we need to get right onto Dolloprin here. Dolloprin just getting dropped immediately by Gnar as they come into a 2 push. It looks like Celsia just kind of let their 2 open a little bit here, and I don't know, Granted was just in the right spot at the right time to take advantage of it. And Kroon is just going on a rampage here, taking down Chunkta. Can he find any more kills?
Charge set.
Let's see, Cold Owner and Subalite. These are the 2 top fraggers for the team, so if anyone clutches out, it is definitely these 2 players. I think Cold Owner just got tagged by a scope as he walked by there. Well, Subalite comes around the corner. He gets 1 kill. That's really good, but Mr. Gold takes down Cold Owner. So Subalite with Death Modus is going to get outgunned by Mr. Gold with that M4. And, well, Granted, they're fighting back here. They're 4-6 now. They still need to win 3 more rounds, though, before Celsia wins just 1. This game, and this is only the first map, guys. This is a best of 3, remember that. And we've got so many more games coming up for you guys. I believe after this, the winner of this will play against Vixen in the loser bracket finals. So that's definitely going to be really exciting, as I think that's the highest Vixen has ever placed in a tournament. Top 3. They've always placed like top 10, top 9, top 12. And they've finally broken through to a top 3 placement. That's really good for them. So definitely, these teams definitely want to get into that loser bracket finals to figure out how good Vixen really is. Do you see Nar and Mr. Gold and R? They're playing over at that bridge side, where you have Dollarprane, who is scoping, actually. See if anyone from... Yeah, we're gonna have to see if anyone from Granted is going to peek on this front door for Dollarbrand to get a pick. It looks like Granted is getting ready to push in. They smoke it out. Chunkta doesn't get any kills at all. It's all gonna get to Dollarbrand. He gets one. Can he get a second? He gets a second on Mr. Gold. Can he find a third? He doesn't find a third, but really good job from him. He got 2 kills. Kroon finally taking down Dollarbrand. Cold Owner is still here. He's trying to pre-fire all the common spots. So it's all gonna go to Celsia to retake this. It is a 3v3, guys. All of Granite are playing inside of the one side here, so basically it should go in the favor of Celsia right now, as long as Celsia goes in as a team. However, Kroon is still alive. We're gonna have to see what crazy strategy he's gonna do. Cold Owner taking down Kroon. Can he take down R? He can't take down R, and that's gonna be 5-6 for Granted. A really good hold from Granted, really holding down that side. They lost their scope, but R and R just basically held it down on their own, pulled their weight up. And we're here in another round yet again. Can this get any closer? Is this going to a 6-6, guys? Press 1 if you think it's going to a 6v6. It's 6-6. Long Dong, though, takes down Subalet. Cold Owner returns with a kill on Long Dong. So pretty much just an exchange there. We do see Dollarprane. He's actually pushing up, and that could just cost him the round. Dollarprane, why are you pushing up there at mid? You're trying to get an easy kill there, but that risk was so big. And luckily for Celsia, Chunkta is already back in the site, so Kroon is in there now. Where is Kroon? Kroon is just scoping the front door, and Nar takes down Chunka. This could be 6-6, guys. They might get the bomb planted here. Kroon is scoping through that smoke. If he lands a single shot, that's going to be all they wrote. Cold Owner, though, he's still fighting. He gets a nade kill onto R. Kroon, where are you going to look? Timmy Perna, though, he needs to find this kill on Mr. Gold. He doesn't find it, and Cold Owner gets taken down. We're going to a 6-6, guys. Final round of the first map only, guys. This is only the first map, and it's going down to such a close round count already like this. That's just absolutely nutters, man. Subalet is coming in here into Warehouse. No one is actually going to push him here. We are going to see Mr. Gold and Long Dong. They are going to go towards mid. Timmy Prono is actually playing in Warehouse. He's not watching that double doors, so I'm surprised Long Dong and Mr. Gold haven't caught on to this type of style of play coming out from Celsia. I'm surprised they haven't gathered that information at all, because they could have just pushed into double doors there and had complete control over 2. But it looks like Granted, they're going for a 2 push. They're going really hard here for a 2 push, and Mr. Gold and Long Dong, that double doors, are they really going to try to go through this without any kills? They're just slowly waiting for that smoke to clear, I imagine. Nar is coming to pick up that bomb. Long Dong did get into Warehouse. He cleared it out for Kroon. So Kroon is probably just going to slow play now, try to get a pick or something on Timmy Perno. So that's probably the aim of the game right now. Kroon coming around the corner, going to look to the left of these sandbags. He sees Timmy Perno, but he's scoping it anyways. Timmy Perno, are you going to repeat this? You're probably not. Timmy Perno is just watching the front of it from a different angle now. Really good play there from Timmy Prono. It's really going to come down to these scopes. Who can kill who first? Are these rifles going to push in here? Are they going to get that kill into Subalet? Subalet isn't actually that low. So not much has happened so far in this round. It's just getting really tense, guys. Everyone is around like 2 feet away from killing each other. Timmy Prono and Kroon. Subalet, are you gonna go massive here? You got 1 kill. Can you follow it up with any more? Subalet is very low HP. Timmy Prono taking down R. Celsia is holding this. But Longdong comes around the corner, takes down Subalet. Longdong gets a nice double kill. They're gonna take the site. Is this gonna go in the favor of Granted, guys? Chekna and Dollbrain are both in the spawn at the moment. Kroon is gonna push up. Chukna sees him, tries to pre-fire. I think Kroon's trying to bait him. Oh, Dollbrain gets a nice nade kill on Kroon. Our Celsia are going to be able to take the site back. It is a 2v2 right at the moment. One of the players, I think it's, I think Nar is like 1 hit. He's playing at the front of Warehouse. He's going to have to peek out right now. He's so low HP, just 1 bullet through the glass will take him down. He gets the kill into Chunkta. Dollbrain is going to defuse the bomb. I think the bomb is planted in the wrong spot, and Dollbrain's going to get the bomb defused. How do you misplay the bomb like that? Oh my god, Granted, who planted that bomb? You need to fire them right off the team. And just like that, Celsia takes the first map 7-6 by the closest of closest rounds you can ever imagine, and by the most dumbest of dumbest mistakes. Celsia coming out on top there on Hammer Blow. I have no idea what map we're going to next. Alright guys, so that was a really exciting first map there. Celsia did take it. But it was the closest win you can ever account for. If you guys thought that was exciting, that was definitely pretty intense. So the second map is going to be Black Sand. Celsius is going to have that 1 map advantage. Apparently a whole bunch of players from Celsia just left the room. I hope they did not crash. That would just be a huge delay that we definitely don't want to run into here. The second map is going to be Black Sand, guys. Alright guys, all the players are back in the room here. We're going to get this started very soon, I hope. They just need to ready up. Well guys, you've seen how close these two teams are going to play against each other. If you guys want to adjust your predictions, make sure you type them in the chat. Let me know what your predictions are for this game. Are we going to a third map? Is this going to be a stomp for one of these teams? Let me know what's going to happen, what you think is going to happen, guys. And here we go, guys. The countdown has started. We are on Black Sun in a best-of-3 series between Granted and Celsia in the loser bracket final, semifinals. We have Celsia on defense while Granted is going to be taking the offense here. And if anyone asks what the map score is, make sure you help them up by pointing them to the bottom left of the screen, as we have a series counter there. So right off the bat we see Granted, they push dead round. That was caught a little late, but apparently we're gonna dead around it.
Enemy troops eliminated. Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Any of you guys that predicted a dead round right off the bat, I hate all of you. I know a stoner is probably watching the stream right now and he's just chuckling at himself. Anyways, here we go, we're starting again. Countdown has started, let's get this underway, guys. Alright, let's see what happens here this time. It looks like we're gonna see a generator. Nope, we're gonna see a mid push here coming out from Granted. Nar is sitting in here in the freezer looking for something at the barrels. He's probably just gonna sit here and wait. I really like this strategy because it accomplishes basically nothing but map control, which they're not even gaining. So this is basically, they're just sitting in mid waiting for Kroon to get a pick. Really good strategy, has a lot of depth to it. Definitely takes a lot of skill. You don't need much patience for this one. Just gotta have a control key that works. R and Mr. Gold, though, they look like they might go in towards generator here. Kroon is here. He's coming into the generator, looking up above, not seeing anyone because there is actually no one in there. So basically, Celsia just gave up generator for free. So we might see Granite try to push generator next round or something right off the bat, but maybe Celsia will even push that. We'll have to see what's going to occur with that. But currently in this round, we have Longdong and Nar. They're pushing up through the balcony. It doesn't really work out for them. They just exchange kills. R gets taken down by Cold Owner. Oh, Kroon is on the prowl though. He takes down Subalet. He's looking for Cold Owner. He knows Cold Owner's there. Kroon, are you going to get this shot? Oh, you missed just by an inch. Or just by a little bit, I should say. But Mr. Gold knows that Chunkta is there. Mr. Gold, like, just flops the kill there. And what happened to Timmy Perno? It was a 2v2, but Timmy Perno died or DC'd or something, so it's all gonna be up to Chunka in a 1v2. Is he gonna just wait for Timmy Perno to come back, or is he gonna try to win this round? Well, here comes Chunkta. He's approaching. He turns the corner and sees the smoke, and he's like, "Oh man, this sucks." He's got 10 seconds left. He needs to kill no one because he's dead. So that's going to be the first round of this second map going to Granted. Playing that offense pretty well, but the defense is just kind of weak coming out here from Celsia. Maybe it would have been different if Timmy Perno hadn't DC'd or something. But I have no idea. I don't really know what to say about that. Devil Elite is taking in a sub spot. Timmy Perno, I have no idea where he is. Devil Elite is now playing in-map sub at the moment. I know that wasn't allowed in ICC, but I think it's allowed in the regular cups. Surprised Devil Elite wasn't actually playing before, but he's playing now. Anyways, here we do have only 3 members left actually for Celsia. Granted is just picking them all off. I think that's because Devil Elite actually hadn't even spawned. Subalet gets taken down though without a nade kill. And Dolloprin just stares at Mr. Gold and doesn't take the shot. And Cold Owner gets a 4K? 3K? Yeah, Cold Owner got a 3K there, I think. Maybe a 2K, I'm not entirely sure. But then he gets taken down by Long from behind. So it looks like, granted, they are up 2 rounds at the moment. And finally, we're going to have Celsia in a proper 5v5. Gonna have to see what Devil Elite brings to the table here to change stuff up. Crude and Dolloprin are exchanging blows with each other here, but Chunkta takes down R. So now it's gonna be a 3v3. Devil Elite though outgunning Nar at mid. Chunkta trying to get some shots on the on Mr. Gold, who goes right up onto the bomb site. Longdong comes up from behind and shanks Chunkta in the back while arrests him. Devil Elite getting outgunned by Devil Elite getting outgunned by Longdong. It's all coming up to Cold Owner. He's sitting in 2, waiting for the bomb plant. Longdong is probably just gonna stay up in Freezer or up in Balcony. Cold Owner is playing it okay. But again, it's not going to matter when you are in a 1v2 and you get outplayed like that by both the players. And just like that, Granted, it's now 3-0 for Granted. What is going on with this defense from Celsia? They're not really getting the picks that they need to fend off the pushes. They're getting picked, and I don't know what's happening. Their retakes are really atrocious. But maybe Granted is just too much for them to handle on Black Sun. Maybe this is Granted's map. They are on offense. I don't know if that has anything really to do with it. His defense should just be a little bit easier. But Chunkta does finally shut down Longdong from taking that Belk. That's definitely a chance they need to get, but they do lose 1 in the process. Celsia, they're going to have to retake back this one side after there's 2 players sitting up on 1 at the moment with Crew watching the flank from Warehouse. R is going around for a flank at Balcony though. Civilet does end Karun's little spree there. So Karun is not going to be a factor anymore in this round. However, R, actually Dolloprin is doing a lot of work from that Balcony to 1. We do see R pushing up through the mid. He's going to try to peek into... Oh, he's just going to sit here with Varaz actually. I thought he was actually going Rifleman there. He's actually going to peek this. He sees one guy pull out a nade. He just drops him really quickly there. But Mr. Gold and R, they're going to have to do 2v4 right now. And R is like so low HP. And he's about to get pushed from 2 angles right now. Mr. Gold though takes down Cold Owner. R is like trying to do the little hurdles on the horizontal plane there. The vertical plane I should say. And just like that, Mr. Gold gets taken down by a grenade. Really good try there from Mr. Gold. He got quite a few kills. But that bomb is going to get defused, and finally, Celsia is actually going to win a round.
Charge defused.
And yeah, Civilet's not going to take any chances like that. So yeah, that's going to be 3-1 now. Granted is in the lead by 2 rounds. There are 2 more rounds left on this half before the side switch. So it looks like, granted, they took the generator, and it looks like Devil Elite just backed off of it, didn't want to have any dudes with it. R kept pushing, and Devil Elite just gets taken down immediately. definitely not contributed anything so far into this round. Long Dong is very low HP though, so that could be a vital fact that we need to remember. Mr. Gold is pushed up at the pipes, ready to pounce on anyone that makes a noise or pulls out a grenade. Nar though gets a really nice kill onto Chungta. Sublet returns the nice kill onto Nar. Really good exchange happening over there. Sublet might come on a big flank here. Sublet, he could get all these kills right now. He gets a nice double kill. Sublet almost winning the round for his team single-handedly there. Cold Owner getting a nice kill onto R. It's all going to be up to Long, and Long is low HP because Devil got him so low. Timmy Prono still seems to be having issues. And that's going to be the second round to Celsia. That's the second round in the row that Celsia has won. They might be bringing it back. If they can win this next round, then I would definitely say that Celsia might have a chance of bringing it back here without Granted just pulling ahead. Must suck for Granted though. They got 3 rounds. They're up 3-0 and they're just going to throw their lead away here. They're probably going to try to go back to 1 or something now, as 2 has just not been working out. Really good nades here coming in from Mr. Gold, trying to just clear that area before they push out. Trying to force someone to move out of their position so Kroon could get a kill as well. Gonna have to see what's gonna happen here. Mr. Gold and R pushing out here. Kroon with a nice kill onto Sublet at the mid. But Mr. Gold, he could actually push into 1 right now, get the nice kill onto Dollarprane. Mr. Gold second guesses himself too much, and Cold Owner Devil get nice kills. However, Nar takes down Devil. Chungta takes down Nar. It's gonna be a 2v2 right now. R and Kroon going up against Chungta and Cold Owner here. Chungta up in that hole, just trying to prevent them from getting into that 1 site. That whole position is really good at the moment, but he actually sees that R has now gone into the site. So Chungta and Cold Owner, they're going to need to rotate from their spawn and actually try to retake this 1 site. And yeah, Chungta, I don't know why you kept peeking that, especially when the scope was still up. A little bit of misplay there. And yeah, Kroon is just going to get an easy double kill pickup. And that's going to be the first half going in the favor of Granted 4-2, guys. Alright, so Celsia is going to be on that offense now. Let's see if that changes up their strategy, if they have an easier time winning rounds. Chungta opened up with a nice, really good kill into Mr. Gold at Generator. They got control of it, but now they have to deal with Long Dong and R and the rest of the Granite team. Nar takes down Chunk takes down R, Long takes down Timmy Perno. Cold Owner takes down Kroon. Cold Owner gets a nice double kill there, takes down Nar. And Sublet takes down Log. So that was a really good push into the Generator. They got Generator control, and they barely even waited 10 seconds before pushing into 2. Granted had rotated all their players over, so Granted did have the manpower to do something, but they just were unable to close out those kills. Lost the site and could not retake it back. We are seeing Sublet and Cold Owner once again top fragging for their team, 10-4, 10-5, just being absolutely carry monsters. Nar did take down Dollarprane. I don't know actually how that occurred. I think that was maybe through the boxes. But Chungta is standing up on the barrels once again. Chungta is looking at the pipes. Timmy Prono is actually back in the game. There's no more Devil lead here. Timmy Prono is scoping, wondering where he's going to try to go now. Sublet and Long are going to try to fight each other, and Sublet is going to come out on top here. Nar is on top of the Belk, but he's very low HP. I don't think Nar wants to fight against Sublet here. Sublet is definitely going to have the advantage right now. They're basically just waiting for the other person to push, and Nar is pushing up now. Sublet is also pushing up now too. He's coming around the corner. It takes down Nar. That's a nice double kill there for Sublet. Really good job. He's now 12-4, guys. Just going absolutely huge for his team. Granted is down 1 player. It is a 3v4 for Granted currently. Kroon is still trying to defend this 1 side, but he's trying to deal with Timmy Perno as well. He really can't rotate over to 2, as Sublet will just kill him from Belk. So Kroon is in a really bad spot here. Timmy Perno is trying to push up. I don't think he knows that Timmy Perno is actually on the site. Ah, Timmy Perno, how did you miss that shot? Ah, finally he redeems himself, guys.
Enemy troops eliminated. Operation success.
And just like that, we have Cold Owner taking down Mr. Gold. And finally, for the first time, Celsia has tied it to 4-4. Is this Celsia going to come back now and win this map? Are they going to 2-0 Grant here? Or is Granted actually going to pull it out here to a third map? We're going to have to see if they can step up their defense a little bit more, as they haven't actually won a single round on defense after the side switch occurred. So, I don't know, the throw is kind of strong here coming out from Granted a little bit. Kroon is still playing one. It looks like Granted has a pretty standard defensive layout here. There's nothing inherently wrong about it. I've been noticing like their coordination when Celsia has been pushing them has been kind of off. They're not really using the buddy system. They're getting hit by grenades like that and just playing easy spots that are kind of just way too easy to get naded or to get out angled on, basically. And Mr. Gold takes down Timmy Perno. While Chunkta takes down Long Dong in return for that exchange. We're gonna have to see more from whoever gets the next kill right now is probably gonna dictate who wins this this round at the moment. We're gonna see a massive rotate, I think, from Celsia right now. Kroon is still on top of one. He hears Sibilet jumping. I don't know why Sibilet was jumping. That's a huge mistake. Kroon is flashed so much, but Sibilet doesn't actually push out with that. Sibilet opened up the door, and this is actually the strategy. It's a fake, and Celsia just faked a one push here. They're gonna hop right into two. They get an easy kill into R because no one is supporting R, and now it's gonna be up to Nar and Kroon to do something here. Nar is looking for a kill in the back stairs, but they're all just kind of backing off. It's all gonna be up to Kroon. He's very low HP now. He's just getting shot from all angles. He's just missing shots. He's trying as hard as he can, guys, but he's in a 1v4. There is not much he can do in the next 15 seconds to clutch us out. And yeah, he's just gonna get scoped right through the smoke. And Celsia have finally taken a round advantage over Granite for the first time this map. They only need 2 more rounds to knock Granite out, and for them to move on to the loser bracket finals. Guys, make sure you make your predictions right now. I see a whole bunch of people making predictions. I want to see more than that. Are we going to another 6-6? Are we going to 7-4? What are we going to, guys? Timmy Prono is just getting faked out so hard. And not landing actually any shots. That's a huge mistake from Timmy Prono. Tons of opportunities just wasted there. If it ever comes down to one round, Timmy Prono is just gonna kick himself for that. Kroon is playing on the right-hand side of that door, so Timmy Prono, good job for not pushing out of there. You might have gotten gate a little bit. Cold Owner, though, he does take down Long Dong as Long Dong tries to push through the thing, but Mr. Gold just coming out of nowhere, getting a double kill. Cold Owner, though, does return with a kill into R. I believe that is a 2v3 currently for Celsia. Celsia, they're on offense. They can dictate the flow a little bit. They do still have their scope up, but, you know, Kroon, he's still up. Mr. Gold is still up. And so is Nar. The top fraggers for Granite are still up right now, so Cold Owner is going to have to do a lot of work for his team right now. He's already 14-5. Make that 15-5 after he gets that kill into Nar. And it's going to be equalized out to a 2v2, but Timmy Prono is actually full HP. Cold Owner is a little bit below half. Mr. Gold, though, you really don't want to go up against him when you're below half HP. He might just destroy you. And Mr. Gold is actually top fragging. He's going 11-7 at the moment, guys. Well, I think Cold Owner can confirm that Kroon is on the outside, so they know at least only Mr. Gold is inside of 2. They're gonna have Timmy Prono looking for the scope, but I think Kroon might actually see him. Yeah, Kroon just took him down right there. Really softly play there from Cold Owner not calling out where Kroon is playing. Oh, Kroon with a nice double kill finish there, taking down Cold Owner with a nice just pull down shot there. Really good job from Kroon and Mr. Gold to just lock them in that vent, squeeze them down. Nothing to do there, and it's going to be tied back to a 5-5, guys. Are we really going to see a 6-6 again? I can't handle these crazy games when it's not even the grand finals, guys. It's not even the loser bracket finals, it's the semifinals of the loser bracket. And And, well, we have Celsia playing inside of that generator room. They got control of it. No one has died. So maybe they can work that spot a little bit to get a pick or just portion the site. It's pretty good, but Tim Prono is looking to the right while R is peeking on the left, so I'm not quite too sure any picks are really going to happen here. We are going to see Dolaprane and Suplet. They are sitting in the freezer. Maybe they're going to try to push balcony. It has been working out for them as long doing is currently negative. Or maybe we'll just see a 5-man push here at 2. I don't think another fake is going to work from Subalet, though, so might just see a full-on push here. Maybe we're just going to have to rely on Celsia's coordination to pull them through. But then, I guess, we also have Granted, who has Mr. Gold playing on that back stairs. He's currently 11-7, and here comes a push from Celsia. They're going to be coming into this back hall right now. Cold Owner pushes up. Mr. Gold gets his first kill. R gets another. Mr. Gold gets his second onto Timmy Perno. They're holding down the site pretty well. Cold Owner just dips out of the site after Dolaprane actually gets a double kill on R and Mr. Gold. So they do have site control, but they need to hold this. Cold Owner getting another count to Long Dong. It's not going to be a 2v2. Dolaprane trying to kill Karoon. Karoon is going to get killed out by Dolaprane. Dolaprane getting a triple kill this round. Cold Owner is now 16-6. Dolaprane is 9-6 at the moment. Nar gets a nice kill to Cold Owner. Dolaprane is definitely very low HP. Nar is going to have to get caught off guard here. He's got that Kraken. Is that Kraken going to be enough to take down Dolaprane? Dolaprane coming around the corner here. Nar is going to look for him. It's not going to check his corner here. Oh, Dolaprane, what are you doing? You're missing all these shots and Nar just turns around and kills you. Dolaprane, you're using a death modus. That gun is so easy. How did you just mess that up for your team? Oh, okay, guys. One more round for Granted, and they will take it to a third map, guys. Absolutely crazy. R just took down Dolaprane. Dolaprane just still feeling the shame from last round. Well, all these players from Celsia are now playing inside of the 2 area right now. They need to start getting some kills or this is just going to blow up in their face, and oh my god, Kroon and R just got all the kills. Nar getting another kill as well. There's only a Cold Owner left for his team. He has no HP at all. He needs to reload, and he's also getting pushed from behind and from the front. And that's going to be it. We are going to a third map, guys. Congratulations to Granted on pulling it through here. It appears like Granted likes to take their time with every single series and cause as many delays as possible. We're going to have a little short intermission here, guys, while the players take a break. Probably just 5 minutes. They have played 2 games, quite a bit of rounds. I think that's like 27 rounds that they've played all together. They deserve a little bit of a break before we head into this third map. Both of the teams are tied 1-1. If you guys are just tuning in, it is Granted versus Celsia. They are both tied at 1 map each. Granted won on Blacksand, but Celsia won on Hammerblow, I believe, yeah. So we're here in the third map. The winner of this goes to the loser bracket finals and gets a guaranteed top 3 finish. This game right now is for 4th place. Who gets to get 3rd? So it's going to be a pretty hype match, especially that we've gone to the 3rd map, and both of the prior maps have been so close together as well. If you guys are currently listening, then make sure you are following the channel. We're almost at that 1,500 follower mark. It would just be absolutely crazy if we got to that at the end of today. We just need 15 more people need to follow. Again, guys, thanks for all those likes on Facebook. Thanks for all the subscribers we're getting on YouTube as well. If you guys want to see any VODs, we have a ton of highlights. I'm going to make a highlight playlist. In that playlist, it's going to have all of our past highlight videos that we've had from like the past 8 events that we've done. So make sure you guys go tune in and check in for that, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a pretty exciting 30-minute playlist, I think. I'm going to start adding all of the highlights that we do get into that playlist, so you guys can just keep checking that out instead of just checking for the subscription box and all that fun stuff. We're going to have all the VODs, as I said before. We're going to have a CGO map series that I'm currently working on. So that's going to be coming up soon, so make sure you subscribe and get notified when that will be coming out, probably within the next 2 weeks, I hope. If you follow on Twitch, you'll get notified when we go live in the next 2 weeks when we do the 5-on-5 Summer Demolition Cup. There's ESL Premium, tons of AP prizes to be won there. The week after that, we will have the NA Demolition Cup that a lot of people are excited for. We'll be casting that as well. And then after that weekend, we'll have our monthly EU Demolition Cup as well. So there's a lot of content coming to you guys in the next 4-5 weekends, basically. So make sure you guys are following and getting hooked in. As well, subscribing, supporting, liking, all that fun stuff. It supports me, supports CGO, supports ESL, supports the players, supports area. So it's just good all around, positive for everyone. If you want to see bigger prizes, better prizes, you definitely know what you need to do. Again, all those links can be found below the stream, or just type command CGO in the chat. Just waiting on one player left from Granite to come back into the room, and we can get this all started. Um, Alright guys, all these players are in the room. We're going to be heading into India as the third map. Third map is going to be India. Remember, it is the ESL AVA July Demolition Cup. This is Granted versus Celsia. This is going to be the third map in this best of 3 series, as Celsia took the first map on Hammerblow, and then Granted took the second map on Blackscent. Really close maps, both of them, so I have no idea what's actually really going to happen on India. I have no idea how these two teams are going to play this map together. So yeah, we're going to have Celsia on the offensive side, while Granted takes the defense. Granted has really been performing a lot better on defense than they ever have been on offense. So we're going to have to see if that pattern continues on here into India, or if it's going to have a change of pace here. Mr. Gold is actually playing a pretty aggressive spot here up on the ledge of the vent. He is going to be able to see any of them if they come with that ladder, but he himself is also completely revealed, so a random headshot is definitely a possibility as well. Mr. Gold can hear all these people at mid as well. He's calling that out to his team currently, and Kroon gets a really nice kill into Subalet. Kroon is going to run into so many players right now, and Kroon just has to back off. What this is so crazy because Celsia is like they're trapped at mid. They can't go through the spawn. They can't go. Well, they could go through their spawn to 1, but they don't want to go to 1. They want to go to 2 right now. Timmy Prono is going to try to get a pick over at mid, but Kroon is just going to be sitting here like a little snake, just waiting for the rest of the team to go by him. And Kroon, typical Kroon, is going to go aggressive and try to get a pick here. He's going to miss Timmy Prono, but there's no follow-up from any of those rifles from Celsia, so Kroon is just going to get free chances at a kill. We do see Long Dong. He did switch spots with Kroon. Kroon is going to play inside of that too. He's going to be a little bit of a distraction, and Long Dong is going to try to do his work in the backyard as well. And well, it looks like Celsia is going to try to go through that spawn, but Kroon is just there, and so is Long Dong. They just shut it down completely, and Cold Owner, he's in that spiral now. And that's going to be the first round going to Granted. First round, only lost 1 player R, so a pretty convincing round win there coming out from Granted. Celsia just pretty much made the mistake of not having enough pressure around the entire map. They were so focused on that mid that they lost their presence at 1, and pretty much Kroon had pretty much locked them down at spiral as well. So they really had no leverage against the other team. So Granted could just focus where they wanted to and get all the kills. Nar peeks out, does get hit up a little bit, but there is no repercussions coming out from Subalet. Subalet actually gets hit by a grenade, so pretty much an equal trade going on there at Pillar. Subalet does try to push those stairs, but Naw is right there to capitalize on that kill. Devil Eat is going to be coming around the corner here. Naw just takes him down, no problem at all. Naw getting in a really good double kill here. This is a great opening second round coming out from Ground right now. We have Long Dong, who might actually get a couple of kills here. If I can hop onto him right now. He got so many plays. He got Cold Owner very low. Chuck is so low, and he just takes both of them out. Long Dong just doing amazing work for his team. MVP work right there for this round. But Timmy Prono comes around the corner and takes him down. Long Dong almost had the headshot there, but just couldn't shoot any bullets. Kroon is coming around this corner, but it's really up to Timmy Prono here. He's in a 1v4 currently, guys, for the second round. no one else on Celsia has gotten a single kill except for Double Eat, so Timmy Perno just needs to get this kill. Is he going to get caught off guard here? And he does. Mr. Gold just playing like a ghoul, playing in a corner on those stairs. Must be damp down there. Well, we're going to be seeing Celsia make a really mad dash towards 2, and this round, Kroon is actually playing a 2. So if Celsia had actually pushed into 2, they would have gone in there for free. They know Long Dong and Mr. Gold are playing down there at mid, so why haven't they pushed into 2 yet? Their entire team is here. This is what they need to do. And they're coming in now, but R takes down Civ, Timmy takes down R, Kroon takes down Cold Owner. It's going to be up to Timmy Perno now to do something, and he's going to be taken down. Pretty crazy that Celsia was going to push 2, and they didn't, Granted didn't put anyone in there. Celsia just pretty much stopped at the spiral and waited to set up smokes, grenades, and all that fun stuff, but they should have known that there were 2 players down at the mid or something. I don't know, really confusing. They weren't really acting on all the information that they were receiving. And look at this, R and Longdong are both playing inside a spawn here. That's a pretty interesting layout that I've seen a lot of teams doing. Kroon is in the hallway here. He takes down Chunk. He gets 1. Suplet is going to try to fake peek him. He gets a little bit of a shot. Smoke is going to come down. Kroon is now half HP. He's trying to just pre-fire through the smoke. Double lead. He's going to pre-fire him back. They're going to take him down. And this Site 2 control is still in the favor of Granted. And Cold Owner takes down Mr. Gold. So it's really quickly now a 3v4 for Granted. They're going to have to defend this 2 site. Timmy Prono is going to have to look behind him. He's not going to. And actually, Null takes down Cold Owner here. Where is Null going now? He went actually back into 1. So he's just causing tons of confusion for the Celsia team right now. And actually, Celsia's acting by going and pushing to the spawn right now. And this is really good. This is exactly what they needed to do. They realized that there's someone in 2 that R is actually playing backyard. And Nar went back into the 1 site. So they have no one in spawn. This is a really good spot for them to be. Except for when this happens, Nar just walking out and getting a double kill. What? That's how you guys get distracted and don't watch your spots. That's why you always need to cover where you're watching and ignore your teammates sometimes. Timmy Prono peeks down at mid, gives a really nice count to Long Dong. Long Dong was trying to just pre-fire down there. And it just wasn't really working out for him at all. R almost went massive there, got 2 kills, but Chunkta just took him down. So now it's going to be a 1v1. Chunkta do not peek Kroon right now. Actually, Chunkta is in a really, no, Kunkka was in a really good angle right there to take down Kroon. Kroon is now in the vent. He's slowly walking. Kroon almost just sees Chunkta. And Kroon is just going to go through the typical spawn now. Kroon is so low HP, guys. Chunkta, don't do this, don't peek that. That is exactly where he's going to be looking at. Actually, Kroon picked up a exit mate. He's just going to try to pre-fire as much as possible, and Kroon just gives his position away, and Chunkta just takes the right time to push out, gets the kill, and secures that 4th round for his team. It's now going to be 4-1. Yeah, sorry, they're going to secure that 1st round for his team. That's the 1st round that Celsia has been able to win. We're in 1 more round before the switch occurs, so I don't know, I think Granted they definitely want to take this and be 4 rounds up. But are they going to be able to do this on defense? Kroon again is just pushing through that spiral. There is actually Subulet who is pushing this time. Kroon might fall into a trap of like, hey, there's no one here this time, I can really ignore my left hand side. But Kroon is definitely going to check it. Subulet, are you going to keep pushing, or are you just going to sit in that corner and keep waiting for Kroon? I definitely 100% think that Kroon is going to check every single corner here, so Yeah, that's just because Kroon is a great scope and is never going to be caught off by surprise. You're gonna have to try really hard, to be honest. Cold Owner is sitting on these stairs though, waiting for someone to push out. Mr. Gold actually sees him, calls him out. And what the heck, Chunkta is trying to push him through vent. That's not going to work out for well at all. It's going to be the Long Dong again. He gets one. But Timmy Perno's going to take him down, but Kroon is there just to shoot him in the head. And talking about to Cold Owner. He's in a 1v3. He takes down Kroon, so that's half the battle just right there. But he is currently negative. He's going to have to clutch at 1v3. He's going to have to go to 1 or 2 to plant this bomb. It looks like he's going to try to go towards 2. That looks like the default that teams like to go to when they're in a 1v whatever situation. Cold Owner. Mr. Gold is definitely spotting him right now. Cold Owner actually takes down Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold kept actually peeking. I don't know why Mr. Gold kept peeking. He should have just backed off and delayed as long as possible. Should have gone for the kill, to be honest. Can't believe he died there. So bomb down. This is really opening up the opportunity for the other team to potentially clutch this. Yeah, and just like that, Cold Owner was unable to do it. His HP was just way too low.
Charge defused. Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts.
And so that's going to be the 5th round going to yeah, so 5th round went to Granted. Granted is now on the offense side. So they're 5-1. They only need 2 more rounds to knock out Celsia from the event and go into the loser bracket finals. We are going to see Granted. They're pushing so many people at the front of 1. They got that 1 pick from Karun. They're going to push into 1 side right now. Devil Lead gets that right. Excellent nice kill into Long Dong though. Trying to defend as long as possible. Naw takes down Devil Lead. Timmy Perno takes down R, but Karun is still up and he is the man that is going to change the entire thing here. The entire push. Kroon is actually looking behind him when all 3 players are in spawn. This is really bad. It's a good thing Nar got that kill. No one is coming vent. Kroon just got naded. Cold Owner takes down Mr. Gold. It's all going to be up to Nar. He's in a 1v2. It's going to be some stellar play. He gets Timmy Perno. But Cold Owner is defusing the bomb. He's so close to defusing it. He's got to get off of it. Nar just needs to wait right now. He needs to wait right behind this pillar. Oh, he clutches 1v2. 1v3 actually, to be honest. Wow, Nar just going absolutely massive. That's so many highlights I have from Nar in the last, like, 4 rounds. He's 11 and Nar is 11-1, guys. Oh my god, Nar is just going absolutely crazy on this indie map. He definitely wants to win. 1 more round coming out for Granted here, and they will take this. Long Dong just takes down Timmy Perno because Timmy Perno goes aggressive and misses his first shot. That's not what you want to happen at all. And Nar is at it again. He's now 12-1, 13-1. He gets a double kill. They're going to go straight into that site there. Wait, where's Bomb? Bomb? Bomb is in spawn. Bomb reset, guys. And just like that, wow, just like that, Granted is going to take it 7-1. That is going to be 2-1 to the favor of Granted. They have succeeded in knocking Celsia out of the bracket. So we're going to see Granted going into the loser bracket finals next. They're going to be going up against Vixen, guys. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that, as that is going to be coming up very quickly, probably within 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere, guys.